Hey, all right, everybody, look, I got another box. So, what's inside this box today? Well, it's a very big box because inside it's a very big bike. It's a Duotts F26 dual motor e-bike. So let's get all the stuff out of the box, have a look at all the other boxes, then we'll get the bike back by here and we'll have a good look. Inside the box, we've got a front mudguard there, that's plastic. We've got the seat and the seat post. Over there, we've got a pump, we've got a headlight, we got the rear rack, we got another box, and another box. This is to put your phone in. Inside there is the charger, like that. I think that's a 3-amp charger. And then inside this box here, if I open this up, like so, we've got the pedals, very nice. We've got twist throttle there. We've got some reflectors and some spanners. We've got some more tools there. We've got that bit there that goes onto the twist throttle there. Then we got some cable ties, and then we got the instructions. Now, I've put the wheel on, but I just want to show you how the wheel goes on. The thick washer there is at the back with a little tab at the bottom. You can't see the tab is at the bottom. Then you've got that sort of lock washer, then another washer, then the bolt. And that's the same on the other side. So let's put the rest of the bike together. And here it is, all put together. It's a big bike. It is a very big bike. Now, if you go back and look at my videos from the past, I did do the Duotts S26, which was a dual suspension version of this one. Very similar bike, but it had dual suspension. This has only got front suspension. So let's have a bit of a closer look what this bike is all about. Well, the main thing is in the front by there is a big, nice hub motor. And in the back by there is another big, nice hub motor. Now, it has got hydraulic brakes as well there. It does say Duotts written on the brakes. Now, the brake discs they're thick, but I think they are 160 millimeters. I was expecting them to be 180 millimeters, but we'll see what it stops like a little bit later on in the video. The controllers there, look, by there. The battery is housed by there. We got the nice light. We'll test that later as well. The seat looks nice and soft and big, so we'll see what it's like out on the old open road. We have got a rear rack, and up by here, it does say to scan this thing here, so there must be an app to download. So we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. Now, up by here as well, it has got a twist throttle. That is optional. It comes in the box. It's not on the bike. You've got to put it on the bike yourself. When it comes out of the box, it's just a full grip there. I've put this on. It's entirely up to you if you put that on or not. Okay, so this is what it looks like with me sitting on the bike. Now, this is a big bike. I've got the seat. I don't know if you can see the seat is down quite low, but I'm still up quite high. I am on my tiptoes just a little bit. I think the seat will have to come up a little bit more because my knee is coming up a little bit high when the pedal is at the top there. But at the moment, with the seat where it is, if I put my hands on the handlebars, I'm sitting in an almost upright position, so it's very comfortable. And I am 178 centimetres, 1.78 metres, or 5'10". Now, like I said earlier, the front discs and the rear discs are 160 millimetres. You've got hydraulic brakes, 26-inch wheels with 4-inch wide tyres. Looking up here on the handlebars, like I said, I got a half twist throttle there, 7-speed Shimano, got your charging hub there, nice display, orange and white, on-off button, plus and minus button there. You got your headlight button, on and off by there. Then you got your rear motor, or both motors, and then you got the horn there. Lovely, loud, electronic horn, which is down in the headlight. Okay then, so that was a look around the Duotts F26. Let's get this bike out on the old open road. Hey, all right, everybody. Here we are now, out on the old open road. Let's get around this corner by here, like so. Bit of power, and then we'll get up by here. Now, the dual motor button doesn't show up on the screen, and it doesn't really sort of give you an idea if it's in or out, if you know what I mean. It's only in a little bit more when you press it in, but you'll soon know when you're in dual motor mode because the front wheel starts spinning when you pull off. So let's get up this hill by here. We'll give it a bit of a, let's go over this road, hang about. Wait for this car. Right, van coming as well. It's busy. Right, let's wait for this van to come down the hill. Oh, it's a birdie. You got a young bird? Oh, there's an injured bird by there, look. Don't stay by there, go and hide in the bushes or something. Now, what was I saying? So I'm in single motor mode at the moment. Now, there's two settings. When you download the app, there's a zero pull off, a non-zero pull off. So at the moment, it's on like a slow, as you pull off, it's gradual and gentle. You can change that in the settings. So we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. But anyway, let's get this hill in normal rear mode at the moment, just the rear motor going. Now, the pedal assist is different to the throttle. In level 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, the throttle will go up to the full, at the moment is limited to 15.5. You can change it, but the throttle will, whatever number you're in, 1 to 5, it will go up to 15.5 miles per hour. But the pedal assist, if I'm in pedal assist 1, it'll stop at a certain miles per hour. I think it's stopping at 6 miles per hour there. If I put in 2, it goes a little bit more. So let's go up to 5, like so, and it gives you the full beans. So the pedal assist is sort of gradual on the 1 to 5, but the throttle is separate to that, if you know what I mean. So anyway, we're going up this hill now in just the rear motor mode. When we get to the cattle grid up by here, I'll put it in dual motor mode and we'll see. I should be able to feel quite a bit of difference. Now it is going up here quite easy in the rear motor mode. It's doing about 13, 14 miles per hour. So let's stop by here. Let's pull over by here now. And what I'll do now is I'll put it in. Now, I don't know if you can see here, look, when I push this, it's ever so slightly in more, so you know it's in the dual motor mode. So, dual motor mode engaged. Now, we've still got a slow pull off because, I say that, it pulled off slow and then went really fast. So we're up to almost 15 miles per hour now. 15 miles per hour. And you can feel the more power now. The dual motors are engaged. It's getting up here really easy, super easy. No problem at all. Now, like I said, this bike does come set at 15.5 miles per hour or 25 kilometers per hour. But if you go into the settings, actually I'll show you now. We'll go into the settings and I'll show you what I mean. And then we should be able to go up this hill faster. And it was a good time to pull over because there was a car coming. So, I'm going to press the plus and minus button, like so. I don't know if you can see that screen because the sun is shining on it. And I'm going to go scroll through. Lots of insects landed on me until I get to, have I gone past it? I think I might have gone past it, so I'll have to go all the way through again. Let me go through again. Right, 4, 10. I'm trying to get to the 25, that's the tyre size, 26. It might be that one there. I think it's that one. I've set it at 24 miles per hour. So let's, oh, I got to do it again. Right, 24 miles per hour. So you've got to take that up to the magic number. And the magic number is, when I get to it, the magic number that we all want is 67. 67 is the magic number. So let's press the plus or minus button again, like so. Now on the app, you can change it to, it'll be a more aggressive throttle. We'll have a go at that in a minute. Let's just see what it does. So let's get back on the bike. Now, this is a very tall bike to get on. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go down the hill to get on the bike and turn around, if that makes sense. So I can chuck my leg over like that. Now, we should have the full power. So gotta be careful, because right, there we go. So it's unlocked now. We're on 20 miles per hour going up the hill. 21, 22. That's 22 miles per hour, 20, almost 23 up the hill. There we go. Should go a bit fast now, it's a bit less of a hill. 24, 25, almost 26 miles per hour. So there we go. And I was still going up a slight hill. So, that was plenty of power then. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll insert footage now of me using the app and changing this from 0 to none, I think it is. So it's more aggressive when you first turn the throttle. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so I've got the app by here, so I'll either put it on this side of me or that side of me. It could be on either side. I don't know. So I got it by here in front of me by here, and it's got the levels. You can go up to 5. Now start mode there, it says 0 and none. I think in the video, when I'm riding the bike, I get a little bit confused because I think it's 0 and non-zero. I think it's for the pedal assist. I don't think it's for the twist throttle. I think it's only for the pedal assist, and 0 means it starts from 0 and none means it starts once you start pedaling, if that makes any sense. You've got cruise control there. I don't want to press that because the bike starts going forward. We've got unit set, so we can go kilometers or miles per hour. Save that. We've got total mileage, is what I've done so far, which is 9.5 miles. It's got your ride time, single mileage. The battery level is at 60%, which is sort of corresponding there. I got 3 bars on there. We've got cycling records and stuff, ranking, social, and me. So there we go. I don't know what the settings are for there. There we go. That's what the settings look like on there. And no updates available. The picture of the bike is exactly the same as the bike I got here, look. So that's quite nice. So that's the app. Oh, yes. I like it. Now, that's a bit better. That is better. Those flies going on my face all the time. So I'm trying to bed these brakes in a little bit to give them a fair test because, whoa, that is, I think I might put it back the other way because it's a bit, it's a bit aggressive when you give it the old quick start there. Let's try again by here now. Let's just go in the little soft stuff by here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, this is great, this is. Now, we'll go up by here and we'll try a brake test. Right, okay. So it has only got 160mm discs, So I'll try and gauge what it feels like. Let me put the camera up a bit higher so you can see what's going on a bit more. Right, okay, let's go down here. We'll just let gravity take us down until we get to about, we'll stay at 15 miles per hour. That's where I usually do the brake test on. So ready, 1, 2, 3, go! Right, I think they probably made a mark. I could hear the tyre making a noise there then. So we did make a mark, so we'll have a quick look at how far it went. So I don't know if you can see there, I'll try and point my camera down that way there, look. There we go, walk along here, like so. It did stop pretty well actually. And then I'll turn around, and there's the bike there. And that was the legal sort of 15.5 miles per hour. So it did stop pretty well with the 160mm discs. It wasn't too bad at all. I mean, hydraulic brakes do make a difference, hydraulic brakes. So, what else should we do? Well, let's go and try the biggest hill I know around this area. And it's a very, 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 very big, steep hill. And normally bikes can't do this hill at all. So let's try it. Now, it's a pretty comfy bike. It's got no rear suspension, but it's got these nice big, thick tyres. So it is sort of soaking up the bumps. Oh, it's making easy work of hills, this is. It's fantastic. Now, like I said earlier, it didn't come with a twist throttle on, and it was locked at 15.5 miles per hour. So it's entirely up to you how you do it. I'm just showing you what this e-bike is capable of. And I'm trying to do it on nice, quiet, you know, these roads are very quiet by here. So anyway, let's carry on up the hill. And a fly just went in my helmet then. Now, I'll put all the links for this e-bike down in the description below. So go and take a look. Now, I think I'll pull over by here for a second because there's a nice view by here. And I do like to stop and look at the views. And it's a nice, lovely day today. So let's stop and have a look at the view. Right, here we go. I think the bike needs to go round that way. It's going to fall over otherwise. Like that. There we go. And there we go. There's the lovely views. I can see all up across the mountains. The only thing spoiling our view is the pylons and the electric cables. It was very nice. Caerphilly Castle is right in front of me now. I don't know if you can see it on the camera because this camera doesn't pick up everything, but Caerphilly Castle is right in front of me over there. And then got the views down that way. Down there, look. Lovely. And there's the bike. Oh, and we can do a squish test on the seat. So let's have a look at the seat. Let's see if we do a squish test. Squishy. 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 There's the size of my hand there. So it's a nice big seat. And it is nice and squishy. Anyway, let's go up that way now. We're going to go up that way over there. Big, massive hill. I expect this bike to get up that hill with the dual motors. So let's go that way. So it has got a nice size battery. So let's have a look at the specs of the battery. Right, okay, got the keys for the battery. Put the keys in there and you turn it once I get the key in, like so. It flicks out. Then there's another little thing by here. But there, and you turn that and the battery falls out. But if the handlebars are straight ahead, the battery won't come past there. So you've got to either turn it that way or that way. I think I'll do it that way. Then we'll turn that like so. That battery drops out there. Turn that back there slightly so I can come past like that. Then that should pop out. There we go. That's popped out there. So it says on here 48 volts, 20 amp hours or 960 watt hours. I'll come a bit closer by here. Turn around the right way as well. Hope your focus is. And it does say there, look, charge rate 4 amps, discharge current 45 amps, which is quite good. Right, okay, so that was the battery. Now up by here on the left, up by here, just past that 20 mile an hour sign. It's going to be a very steep hill. It gets steeper and steeper as you go up it. So let's go around the corner by here. I think I can hear something coming, can I? Or is this somebody doing some tractoring, is it? Right, here we go then. Up this big steep hill. Right, here we go. This is the steepest part by here. Now it is actually slowing down, which is unusual. Oh, it's a squirrel. Hello, squirrel. And we're down to 5 miles per hour and it is going to come to a stop, which is, I find, quite unusual for a dual motor. It's not as if it's not giving it all the power. And there we go, we're almost stopped. I'm definitely in a dual motor mode there, so I'm quite surprised at that. Right, let's try this again. Because it seemed a bit strange that it wasn't giving me all the power then, so let's try this hill again. Now for some reason it's giving me more power, so I can't quite work it out. So let's see now. We stopped by here last time, but this time it's going up further, so I'm not quite sure. Is it going to come to a stop or is it going to get all the way up? Well, it seems way more powerful this time, so I can't quite work it out. I think it's going to get to the top. Let's turn around then. And there we go. We made it to the top of the hill. So, I don't understand why last time it came to a stop, and then this time, it went all the way up. Can anybody answer that question? Yeah, I can't work out why sometimes the controller decides to give you all the power, and then sometimes it gives you like a soft start. Like now, that's a soft start, like, okay? But if I stop and then go, it gives you... I can't work it out. So if I stop by here now with the brakes and then go, then it's a soft start, look. Soft start. Try again. And then it's a... Woohoo! I think there must be some sort of programming to give you a soft start at certain parameters. Like that's full beans now. Like that's going like the clappers. I gotta say, this is a great bike. It's fantastic. It's loads of fun. Right, so I'll try pedal assist up here. This is just me pedaling, and it is a cadence sensor because I'm not doing nothing now, I'm just making my legs go round. Hey! Let's get up here easy. It's a very steep hill as well, this is. Whoa. Let's try pedal assist again. That is quite aggressive. Yeah, it does give you the full power. I'm picking up speed now, just by pedaling. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Right, okay, I'll just freewheel down this hill now with just gravity, and we'll see how fast the bike goes. With no power at all, just let gravity do his work. What does it handle like? It handles quite well, this bike does. Even with the big tyres. Here we go then. Whoa. 26 miles per hour, 27, 28, 29. Let's slow down. Slow down. There we go, across the cattle grid. Ooh. Right, okay, we're coming to the bridge or tunnel in front of us. So that's a good place to sort of try the headlight. So let's get in this tunnel. Let's put the headlight on. Headlight's on already, actually. So let's go in here, like so. I don't know if you can see there, look. There's the light there, look, going across. Got a very wide pattern, so it's gonna light up a lot of the road in front of you. If I go from side to side, there to there, that's a very good headlight. Now, I think, because this bike's got dual motors, I think we'll do a bit of off-roading. So let's go, I think we'll turn right by here. And we'll go up this hill here. See how far I can get up here with just this. Blimey. Oh my God. This hill is steep as anything is going up there. It's going a bit too fast, actually. Oh my, wait, let me stop by here because I want to test the walk function. Now, what I've discovered is this: the pedal assist or the cadence sensor gives you all the power, whereas the throttle doesn't give you as much power as the pedal assist. So the pedal assist is giving you all the power. That's why I just got up that massive steep hill really easy with just pedaling, not using the throttle, which is unusual. I don't know why it's that way, but sometimes the throttle does give you a bit of assist. I don't know why. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But the pedal assist gives you all of it. It gives you every last bit of it, which is fantastic. Now, I don't expect the walk function to get this up here, and it's not. Look, I got the walk function on, and even in dual motor mode, it's not moving. Look, it's not moving at all. See, there's not enough power. Let me just try it in single motor mode, like that. No, there's not enough power. So let's put on dual power, and we're gonna have to use the, let's get that off. We're gonna have to use the throttle to get us up here. Right, there we go then. So I'd say that the pedal assist, not the pedal assist, the hill assist function, even though they make it lighter pushing the bike up the hill, it's not actually dragging the bike up this hill itself. So I reckon that controller could do with a little bit of a tweak. Now then, let's get it by here. Dual motor mode. Now, I will say that dual motor mode and going up hills is going to take a lot of the battery. The battery's on 3 bars at the moment. Let's just try this walk function on a normal, let me just turn that camera that way, on a normal flat piece of road here. Yeah, it's very, very mild. That's just the, it's going 1.5 miles an hour on just level ground. Very mild, unusual. I think the hill assist function or walk assist function could be a little bit more powerful. Anyway, let's get through this. And the walk assist function, when you put it on like that, it stays on until you pull the brakes. Now, let's get through this gate. Right, okay, I've made it to this nice bit of green countryside by here. I can see the view over there, look. Quite a nice view from here. Now there's the big hill down there in front of me, so we'll go down that way. I don't mind doing a bit of off-roading on this bike because it's got plenty of power. It's got big wheels and tyres, so just get the bugs off me. And we'll head down this way. And like I said, it is, when you pedal, you get all the power, every last bit of it. It gives you right shove. There's plenty of power when you pedal, but the throttle is mapped differently. It's mapped so it's a little bit softer. I don't know why that is, but there we go. Anyway, let's get down here and we'll see what going downhill is like. It should be okay. I've been down here on other e-bikes before, so it should be fine. Here we go. Now, I think if this was my bike, I think I'd put 180mm discs on. I think I would, because it's not a light bike, so it could do with a slightly bigger discs, I'd say myself. But yeah, the nice big wheels are going over these bumps nice and easy. There we go. Yeah. Now this is, it might not show up on camera, but it's very bumpy by here. There's been lots of moles living in this bit of countryside by here, so that even this path by here is very bumpy, but it's not too bad on this bike. The big wheels do help going over these bumps. That's why I'm going so slow for, because the bumps would hurt me. Oh, press the horn. There we go, almost to the bottom. Almost flat now. It's even more bumpy by here. Oh, I gotta see if I can get through by here because it's all overgrown. Hopefully I can. I got no, nothing to cover my sleeve, so hopefully I can get through here. There's no brambles. Oh, there's a bramble there. Get off. Oh, that bramble's catching my leg. Oh, I don't mind the ferns, but I don't want the brambles hitting me. Oh, hey. There we go. I'm through. I made it. Hey. I made it safe and sound with a few bugs on me. This camera thing keeps turning for some reason. Right. So there we go then. So what's my final thoughts on the Duotts F26? Well, it's a very good, you're getting a lot of e-bike for the money. It is a dual motor, quite a large battery, 20 amp hours. I mean, it's got hydraulic brakes. I think it is a lot of bike for the money. I think myself, that's my personal opinion. And it is a fantastic bike. So if you like bikes that get up hills, then this is the bike for you. Anyway, I'm gonna make my way back. Do you know what? I was going to end the video then, but to the left of me by here is a big field. So let's go in here. And I'm going to try... Ooh, now pedal assist, like I said, it gives you the full power, right? So here we go, right? Now, I don't know how well this is going to show on the camera, but this is a steep hill. And there's a mound up there, and when it gets up there, it gets even steeper. So if I try using the throttle, look, it's very lethargic to start off. Then once this starts going, it does give you a bit more power. But if I pedal, right? If I pedal, it gives you the full beans. It gives you everything. It's a bit too fast. It's probably going to get up here easy, isn't it? Oh, this is bumpy, this is. More pedal power. There we go. Yeah, it's easy, look, easy. Why? Oh, dear me. It is fantastic. The trouble is this field is full of bumps, so it does shake you about a bit. Right, there we go then. There we go. If I turn around, I don't know if you can see if that shows on camera there, but that was a big, massive hill I came up, and this bike came up here easy. Now, if you're using the throttle, Sometimes it decides it's going to get you up here, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why, but the pedal assist always gets you up there. Anyway, I'm definitely heading back now. Okay then, there you go. That's my review of the Duotts F26. What a fantastic e-bike, plenty of power. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ahoy!